ValveTime.net.
Hi, and welcome to the ValveTime news for September 13th, 2016, where we'll recap all the latest news regarding Valve and the community. It's been a relatively quiet 2 weeks of Valve news, which is precisely why we didn't bother releasing an episode last week. To try and force some interesting news, we showed off a series of rarely seen artwork planned to be used for trading cards, emoticons, and badges for the original Half-Life. In 2013, Valve hired Seattle-based artist David Thaney to create this artwork to promote trading cards alongside several of their other titles. But unfortunately, the company decided against releasing the pieces on Steam for largely unknown reasons. While contacting Thaney, he mentioned he believes Valve decided against using the artwork because it too closely matches the style of Half-Life 2 rather than the original game, despite the fact that most of the creatures and scenarios depicted are clearly related to the original Half-Life quartet of games. You can take a closer look at the artwork over on the ValveTime.net website, but stay tuned to our social media for more Half-Life and Valve-related content. We've recently gotten a lot more active on Twitter as we hope to share the contents of our extensive archives in ways that we could never really fit into the videos. A new beta update for Counter-Strike Global Offensive released back on Friday added a bunch of new experimental changes for the game, mostly focused around the relationship between the first-person perspective and the third-person character models and animations. These changes include changing the speed of crouching, modifying landing animations, and preventing a first-person player camera from rising above third-person models, which should help prevent unfair peeking when ducking above or shooting over chest-high walls, while also ensuring the game is visually balanced to remove unfair or exploitive advantages thanks to slow or inaccurate animations. And now on to the only piece of news from the first week of the past fortnight, and yes, it involves Dota 2. On September 2nd, Valve released the Warhammer Treasure of the Old World treasure into Dota 2, which features Warhammer-specific cosmetic item sets for Kunkka, Doom, Disruptor, Beastmaster, Centaur Warrunner, Alchemist, Gyrocopter, Sniper, Broodmother, Pudge, Winter Wyvern, and Axe. It's hardly the biggest or most interesting update for Dota 2, so be sure to read the short but more intriguing changelogs that have come out since, which feature changes for the minor 6.88D balance patch and several updates to the performance on low frame rate systems. And that brings us to the end of another week of Valve news. Don't forget to check out the ValveTime.net website for more news and articles, and to follow our social media pages for new developments. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.